Hi Aquarius, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette if you've never viewed me before. Um, Aquarius, this is your weekly reading. This is for placement Sun, Moon, and Rising. Um, and it's for your weekly reading for the 1st through the 7th. I am sorry, I'm all over the place, and I had an allergy test yesterday, and I'm still like I feel like I'm still feeling the effects for it. This is a general reading, so just leave the pieces that um don't resonate and keep the ones that do is what I'm trying to get out here. When I was meditating on your cards, Aquarius, I saw a few different things. Um, one of the things is that we're going into that Mercury retrograde the first week of April. You might be getting some of the effects from it already in the tail end of March. And I feel like you could possibly be receiving a call or some sort of, reaching out from somebody, a message, a text message, something like that, from somebody from the past or something like that. I feel like this person you could have had, this could have been somebody, like a love interest or something. I feel like you could possibly be happy to hear from them. This could have been a love interest that never got off the ground though. Like you could have been interested in them, but this things never ended up turning out that way. Things always kind of come back up from the past during those Mercury retrogrades. Um, I feel like this person could be saying that they have like a proposition for you. This could potentially be going into something good though, not necessarily like a love thing, but it could turn into like a business thing, I feel like. Something like that. I feel like it could turn into something well if you're already attached to somebody. It could turn into something good like that. Um, or just a new potential friendship, or you could meet somebody else through them. I feel like also what I was seeing is that for some of you, I feel like if this is somebody who you're not looking forward to, I feel like I kept hearing like spy on, or spy on them, or spy on, I feel like somebody could be a little bit envious of you, because of how you kept getting the star card coming out, which is your power card, during the pre-shuffle. And I feel like somebody could be coming back around, because maybe not to do anything malicious or anything to you, um, but maybe I wouldn't say malicious, but maybe they're just really curious about you, and they kind of just want to maybe be nosy and kind of see what's going on in your life. Um, I would just maybe be kind of I feel like you could be a little bit guarded on that sense. Um, I feel like I kept getting something about a little dog, like a Pomeranian or something as well. Like somebody could be making you feel a little bit bad about something, um, that possibly has to do with the dog. Maybe you watched their dog or something and they got sick or something like that, in the past, and they want to like bring it up or something like that. Um, Something weird that I was getting like that. Um, because maybe they see how well you're doing and they're just like, let me just go rub it in Aquarius's face to ruin their day or something like that. Um, but I feel like it's almost because like that's what these retrogrades do, it's like they just want to bring people in. You have the Ten of Cups on the bottom though, so that's very good. You have the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Magician. And you have the Sun on the bottom. You have the Ten of Cups and the Sun on the bottoms of the decks. Aquarius is like, well, that's just, you always get nice reads with me. It's so nice. You have the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Star card, there it is, and the Eight of Wands. And we'll do some further clarifications for you, Aquarius. All right, so let's get into this. You have the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands. Yeah, and I definitely feel like this could be the person who could be trying to make communication with you. I mean, all you have to do, I guess, is, you might not even realize that this is kind of happening. We could kind of go on about our life and not even realize that this communication is coming in, right? Um, And, I feel like this could be, and this doesn't even have to be really anybody from the past. This could be just somebody you haven't heard of, fairly recently, just maybe in the last, so long. But, this is somebody who I feel like is trying to communicate with you. And I feel like this is because with that Three of Wands, they see that you are expanding. They see that you're going places. I feel like, the Three of Wands is about you expanding. You're doing a lot of things with your life. You're putting your plans into action. And I feel like they just want to be maybe nosy and see all the things that you are doing. With that Ten of Cups and that Sun on the bottom, I feel like they want to, see that. And this doesn't have to be necessarily, like I said, somebody who is malicious or, any way, shape, or form, being mean or anything like that. I feel like they could be just, you could be also a little bit mysterious as well. This person's face, they kind of have their nose a little bit turned up in a way. And they kind of just want to know what you're doing. I mean, maybe you just don't have a lot of social media. Maybe you just kind of do your own thing and you're quiet. And they're just so curious to see how does that Aquarius do it? And they're just so nosy. Maybe they kind of idolize you in a way as well. And they just want to know your secret. So maybe you can take it a little bit as flattery as well, because they just want to know how do you do it all. Some people are just, they can't get themselves together, or they do try to get themselves together, and they don't know how other people can make it look so easy. Next you have the King of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. And I feel like, this King of Pentacles could be, the person that could be coming in, or you could be dealing with a or signed or could be a Taurus. Um, this could be a masculine person that you could be dealing with. This could be somebody who is like a Five of Swords type person that is the person you cut out. They could have been petty, like a petty type of energy, like where they were nosy. They just had to always put their 2 cents in. They always had to win at all cost. This could have been the energy that you were dealing with that you just had to cut out and you didn't want to deal with it anymore. This could also be the energy of the King of Pentacles is also about, stability and somebody who built everything from the ground up. And, it's almost like where you took a risk in something as well. Five of Swords is about, taking a risk. And, by you doing that, you did something early on and you took a risk, and you were able to do that on your own, and you did this and you built this stability up from the ground up yourself. By you working hard and you doing this, you were able to pretty much make your own success. Next, you have the Strength card and the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles can represent a child, but it also represents something that was started out, it's pretty much like young energy in anything. This can be something that starts out as a beginning opportunity. Like I was saying when I was meditating on your cards, somebody could have a proposition for you. And sometimes the proposition can be like a Page of Pentacles type of thing, where somebody's kind of like offering you like a job or an opportunity. I feel like, with the Strength card, you might be a little bit tempted in a situation, but you're showing great strength. I feel like maybe in a way this could be, we'll do some further clarifications. But I feel like this is almost you had to do a lot of work. I feel like you're a hard worker, Aquarius. Um, and I feel like this is almost like you had to have a great bit of strength to do what you had to do because you started at such a young age. Especially next to that King of Pentacles. It's almost like you're a page. The Page of Pentacles moves his way up and then turns into the King of Pentacles. Next, you have the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups. And I feel like, this looks like a really good week for a lot of things. I feel like, you're going to have a lot of, wish fulfillment. Things are going to be going really good. Whatever it is that, you're going to feel really content and happy. The Ace of Cups is your, emotions overflowing with whatever that is that you really need. This is self-fulfillment. The Ace of Cups is also about, it's about an emotion that you haven't almost discovered in a while. It's an emotion, it's almost like an emotional type of awakening as well. So maybe this is a feeling that you haven't really felt before. So if this is maybe you feel a little bit younger, if somebody's coming back in from the past from you, or maybe somebody is coming kind of in, or somebody you haven't talked to, maybe you feel a little bit different. Maybe you feel a little bit maybe they're bringing in that maybe nostalgia type of feeling. Maybe you feel a little bit younger, or just maybe like how you felt back then. Maybe a little bit, kind of like you're a little bit giddy or silly or something like that. With the, I'm so foggy today. I apologize. With the King of Swords, you have the Star. And that's your power card, Aquarius. And I feel like that saying is that you are, that's it's right next to the Nine of Cups as well. So I feel like, you've been keeping your faith. There is a wish fulfillment coming in. The King of Swords could be you could be dealing with somebody, with an air sign, especially a Libra. They could have, Libra in their chart or air in their chart. Or you could have that as one of your big three in your chart. I feel like, you're definitely starting to see, I feel like you're um just making good decisions in a lot of things. Um I feel like you could be also getting help from something. Like if you need help with something, you could be going to almost like a mentor in something. If you need help with anything, the King of Swords, he represents a mentor. um, I feel like almost like people are coming to you, like this person, if somebody is coming in for you, they could be going to you, and seeing you as like this mentor. Like, the star, it's like, she has this pin on, like, first prize. Like, she's really popular and she's getting a lot of attention. And I almost, it feels like it's because, you are wise, you are talented, and it's because you have like all this wisdom and people want to go to you for those things. It's like they just want to know your secrets. And then you have the Magician and the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're almost becoming like a master manifester in a way. Especially with your past readings that I've done for you, Aquarius. I feel like almost like when you like journal or anything like that, it's like as above, so below. It's like whatever you kind of want, or picture, or whatever you kind of call out with your affirmations is kind of like they almost just like flow in. And I feel like it's because you're a hard worker, you're a good person, you're a kind person, you're willing to share your secrets with people. You're not like keeping them to yourself. You're just doing the right thing. You're being a good, all around good person. So let's see what else we have for you. What is the Page of Swords with this Three of Wands? These two wanted to pop out already. You have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom, and you have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So the Four of Swords, this definitely is about self-care. She's doing some self-care and relaxation. The Knight of Cups, this Knight of Cups is, like the knight in shining armor type of person. This Knight of Cups doesn't have to be like a love interest. This definitely could be a friend or somebody like that, or even a family member. Anybody who is, trying to, just wants to come in and, kind of make like a proposition or anything like that. I feel like this person could maybe kind of want to come in and say, let's get together and do a lunch day, or let's come in and do like a spa day or something like that. Whether you're um if you're a man or woman, whatever, I feel like it could be something like that where they want to come in and be like, oh, we haven't done anything in so long, why don't we get together and do this? Especially, during that first week. And it could feel maybe a little bit awkward because you haven't seen them or talked to them in a while. And, it could be something like that. Um, This could have been somebody you worked with as well, with that Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. Or maybe they say, let's get together after work. What is the King of Pentacles and the Five of Swords for Aquarius? I'm going to take these two because they just popped out. You have the Five of Cups on the bottom. Let's see what these two are. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So I feel like this is somebody that you definitely could have ended something with. I feel like this King of Pentacles, I feel like this could have been either somebody you were disappointed in and you walked away from them. I feel like this could have potentially been maybe a father figure or a job or something like that, and you moved away from them. I feel like maybe if this is a person coming in, this person could be um connected to your job or connected um to like a maternal figure or something like that, and that's why the Ten of Wands is here. And you kind of laid down this burden, and you kind of were like, okay, well, I'm leaving. This person was a burden. You know, I'm, I'm leaving. I'm walking away, and you were going after your own Ten of Pentacles. Whether this was a job and you quit and you went to go, start your own business, start your own job, whatever this was, just take it how it resonates. I feel like it could have been something like that. Whatever this was, it doesn't have to be. Whatever it was, I feel like with that Five of Cups on the bottom, you know, um, it was a disappointing situation. And, maybe you don't even have anybody coming in from the past. Um, but that's kind of what I'm seeing with that court card. You have the Tower on the bottom. With the Page of Pentacles and the Strength card, you have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, I feel like with that Strength card and the Page of Pentacles, um, I feel like this was a past tower that could have happened, and that's why you had to walk away from something. Um, and it required a lot of strength for you to do that, and that's why you had to walk away. And this doesn't even have to be, and it doesn't have to be something that was, terrible either. Um, The Eight of Cups is also when something is just like where you just don't see it serving you anymore. Um, you just see that it's like, well, it's time for me to go. Um, I see that I'm just not being fulfilled here anymore. My time is up here. There's no more expansion for me here anymore. The Tower is still here, and then on the bottom, and then with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups, you have the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like what that's saying is that, the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups, you're everything that you're doing and everything you're investing, you are seeing your garden really, really growing. I feel like you're getting a lot of self satisfaction and you're getting a lot of pride. You're feeling really, really good about everything that you're doing. With that tower still showing up on the bottom, I feel like you almost are grateful that that tower happened because you're seeing that it's the best thing that's happened for you. It was a wise choice. It's almost like if that tower didn't come in, then everything that you have now wouldn't be here. Like you're really grateful for it because you see that your garden is growing. You're seeing that your life is changing for the better. You see that you're expanding. You have the Seven of Wands on the bottom with the Star and the King of Swords. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like, that saying that, you are, you see your fortunes changing all the time. It seems like they just keep getting better. You're gaining so much attention. You feel like you're getting wiser. You feel like you're gaining experience. And I feel like this is also saying that you were right to, stand your ground and, in the decisions that you made. The Seven of Wands is, standing by, standing by for what you believe in, keep taking the higher ground in a sense. And lastly, what do we have for Aquarius with the Eight of Wands and the Magician? You have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom, and you have the Page of Wands. Yeah, and I feel like with the Eight of Wands and that Magician, it's like I would say you're becoming almost like a master manifester. And with the Page of Wands, it's like you're getting really excited about it. You're getting excited about what's, the next thing you want to pull in. With the Four of Pentacles, you're also, guarding those things that you are bringing in. You're not being careless with the things that you have brought in. You're not being careless with your wins. You aren't being careless with your abundance, your money, your resources. You're not being careless with any of that. You're being very um diligent with your things. But the Page of Wands is almost as well. Like if you look at his face, it's like you're getting excited, but if you look at him, it's like he's not being, flamboyant in a sense. He's excited, but it's like he's being graceful, if you want to call it that. He's like, yeah, I'm excited, but I don't want to like be overly excited. I don't want to rub it in. I'm just kind of be excited, but it's like you want to get excited behind closed doors. Um, but I feel like that's kind of like, you know, you just keep doing what you're doing. You have that Ten of Cups and you had the sun underneath the decks. So I feel like it's, people just want to know how you do it. And sometimes I feel like you wonder how you do it. And I think number one is that whatever situation which you were in before, whether you took a risk or you removed yourself from, that was the first thing you did. And I think if somebody's coming in, it's like, how are you able to do all this? That's going to be the first thing that you tell them. If you have somebody reaching in from the past for you. But this looks great for the first week of April, Aquarius. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for viewing me today. I really appreciate it. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Until then, enjoy your week so much. And I hope to see you at the next reading. Thanks. Bye.